Greetings everyone, let me get myself in this chair and let me start recording. I just did a little short video and I intended to swap the camera, but they didn't give me the option to do it. Oops, sorry. It didn't give me the option to do it. Sorry, I'm getting in the chair. I apologize for the motion. It didn't give me the option to do it. So thank you for coming for it. Now I started this right, which was something that came in the mail for connectivity, and I did this page last, right? The art of style. I love fashion. I like doing fashion with recycled colored paper. I did discover this, and it's not a paid advertisement, so I'm giving it free. Although I avoid hot spicy stuff, I barely do it. This was yummy. I shared it with my daughter. I didn't eat a lot. I did like little portions at a time because I don't want to, I take care of my digestive system. And for some people, the hot spicy stuff, it can be irritating, and so I'm very cautious. And so, but it was delightful. It was delicious, and I love absolutely the colors. So I'm gonna recycle this. All right, already washed it with soap, but let me see. Am I gonna do, because it fits like this. All right, I think. Let me get some scissors. My daughter-in-law gifted me these. Well, draw one went to the floor. I'll use this one and I'll get that other one so I don't interfere with the flow. I don't want to hit the camera stand again and then put motion on the camera. All right, let's see. I wash them after, when I like packaging like this, I wash it and put it to dry. I put it like that on the bottle, and I let it dry. And I'm going to see if this allows me to glue. Will it hold the glue? And how much of it am I going to use? All right, perfect. I'm going to use up to here. How are you? My desire for you is that you're doing great. And that you make time to either do art or watch art, so that you can benefit from it. All right, so let's start gluing. Let me start gluing. I connected my Bluetooth to my ear and I tested it, and the audio was good. So I think you're gonna hear a different type of quality. Perhaps, I hope and I think it's better. I did a test video to make sure that it was picking up my voice, and it was. All right, let's see. This side. All right, let's do it like that. So normally I work on Tuesdays. Today's Tuesday, September 30th, 2025. according to the Gregorian calendar. And normally I'm off today, but I have accumulated so many hours because I like to go to work. Look, today's my day off, but I already helped at least 5 customers from home. I have been a very dedicated employee. I take my job seriously. I love helping the customers. Customer satisfaction for me is number 1. So I give them my cell phone number so that I can follow up. They can reach me and don't have to deal with unnecessary stresses. Ooh, Junior, how pretty! Look at this. Oh, these strips of color. This color palette. I like this. I'm gonna take this out. Oh, this is even prettier. Look at that. That's why I love recycling the colors. Oh my, look at this. Ooh. Everywhere I'm turning. By the way, this magazine is House Beautiful. And they added, in what years? What year? It's an old magazine. It has so much color. May of 2018. Now this color palette. Ooh, so pretty. Matches. Look how gorgeous this page is. Ooh, I'm gonna take it out. Alright, so I'm saving these for future. It's just better to keep it in the magazine and discover it like that because it's so much easier and it stays organized in the magazine. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that's what I'm gonna use. Let me see. If I put this here, how much of it can I cover? Yeah. Color. I think I'm gonna cut pieces and glue over. I'd make my own. Collage. Where's my bottle shine? Okay, here it is. These are so cute for fuzzy cutting, meaning cutting like little items. Oh, this is Sherwin-Williams colors. I love Sherwin-Williams paint. I have bought it when I had my house, because I live in an apartment, but when I had my house, I was always doing decorating projects, and I would go and get most of the paints that I use. That was not the only exclusive paint that I would use, but most of the time I would get their paint, because they had, and I don't know if they still do, but they had a collection or a type of paint that didn't have fumes, and I have a son that used to deal with allergies. You know, I buy bananas. I bought bananas and I put them on the counter, and I would love to say that it doesn't bring fruit flies. I don't like a banana in the refrigerator. See, I like this flower. So, how do I make it count? I don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose the flower. Don't want to lose the flower. And I want to add this color. Okay. One of my daughters is a manager at a sports bar restaurant, and was telling me that a young lady carrying her baby walked in her restaurant looking for a job, and she asked if they had any openings. That her husband had, that day that she went, that her husband had lost her job. And although her baby's already 9 months, although she had her baby, she had to work. Somebody had to have a job. They have 2 children. And my daughter turns around and says, "You're hired." My daughter knew that she just had a baby, and she knew she was an excellent employee in the restaurant business. And tell her, "Oh, you're hired." And beautifully so, how beautiful God reconnected them, because it was when he was a child, he would go to my daughter's house and spend time and even stay over. He would stay over because they would play gaming with her stepson. And how amazing and how wonderful that in God's will, I think you make it say a little bit, they reconnect, and she's able to open the door for her to have an employment right after, you know, having her child and finishing the maternity stage. I mean, the maternity stage of staying at home. And when she called her husband, you know, the one that used to stay at my daughter's and is a best friend of the stepson, whom I call my grandson, he started crying for how you know, how beautiful that they were able to reconnect and be a blessing, you know, to each other. I thought that was what a lovely experience for everybody involved. I'm so grateful. For all of them. And I know that that's also going to be, it's going to give us more opportunities to see, for my daughter to see her stepson. See, because they live like in separate cities. And I'm so excited for that, for everything, the outcome. And it's awesome. Life is beautiful. Excuse me. What do you think? Why is you not paying me for this right now? You can. Look how pretty. In fact, I was born in Brooklyn, New York, and I used to go to the store almost on a daily basis. And this was the brand of potato chips that I would get, onion flavor. And then came out the other one, if I'm not mistaken, the other brand that sold chips. These look like hairs, but they're not hairs. They're strings that come out of the fiber of this lace. Okay. Okay, let's see. I love it. Did I put it backwards? Actually, no. Look how beautiful. Now this flap is longer than this one. I love it. Until I see you next time. Thank you for watching. I don't want to make it a long video.